Good evening, guys.
Good evening, sir.
How are you guys? Why? What happened, Vaishnavi? Till dull. It's fine, everything.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Shall we proceed with some questions from the textbook? What we discussed yesterday. Yesterday we discussed definition of the quadratic equation, definition of the root, and uh, definition how I can check whether the given number is a root of the quadratic equation or not. Yes, 1 second. I'm checking the textbook of your class. Yes, we are dealing with the quadratic equations where we are, formation of quadratic equations we'll see now. So before going to the formation of quadratic equations, I want to do, I think we done, I'm sharing the screen. We done the first question of the first exercise. Am I right, guys? We done this question, everything we done? Am I right? Or anything we missed from here? Anything we missed from here? Guys, please check. Any question we missed from here? First exercise, based on the definition of the quadratic equation and roots of the quadratic equation. Anything we missed? Students, are there? Able to see the screen? Guys, are you there? Mrita, Aditi? Anyone can
Yes, sir.
What are the questions we completed in first question? Verification whether the given expression is a quadratic equation or not. We done this one. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Second one? I don't think so. Second one we are not done.
No, sir.
Yeah, check whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Tell me. Guys, please check. Do the second one. I will mark the questions. Do those questions. Please. Sixth one, eighth one, and as well as seventh one. Please complete all these 4 questions and let me know. I want answer like this. Second one, quadratic equation or not? Yes, quadratic equation. No, not a quadratic equation. Like that, please. I'm waiting for your reply, please. Everyone.
Completed, sir. Sir.
Yes, ma'am. What is the answer for second one? Hello.
Sir,
What is
can
the-
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sir, for the second sum, it is a quadratic equation, sir.
Quadratic equation. Fourth
Uh,
one.
Sixth one, sir. Sixth one, no.
Sixth one, not a quadratic equation.
And seventh one also not a quadratic equation.
Not a quadratic equation. Seventh one also not a quadratic equation because x square will cancel. Here 2x cube, x cube. Okay. And what
And
about
last one is quadratic equation, sir.
quadratic equation? Guys, anyone having a different answers? Any different answers? Anyone? Shall I go for the next question? Sanyu, Pooja, Jahnavi.
Sir.
Yeah, the next one is very important for our last exercise. Is a practical numericals. How to form a quadratic equation? Like last session we done. How to form a pair of linear equation from the given situation. We done many numericals from that. So how to form a quadratic equation? That is the next question. Represent the following situations in the form of a quadratic equation. Whenever you, only one thing you have to remember, whenever if I want to form a quadratic equation, only one thing you have to keep in mind, you should consider only one variable. You can't consider two variables. Even though if you consider two variables, you have to eliminate one variable. Yeah, the area of the rectangle, what is given here? The area of the rectangle is 528 meters square. The area of the rectangle is 528 meters square, and the length of the plot in meters is one more than twice its breadth. What is this meaning is? First, I am assuming length is x and width is y. But to form the quadratic equation, it need to be single variable. So to find the length and breadth of the plot, and he is asking you to form the quadratic equation. We know only quadratic equation as of now, single variable only. We know x into y is equal to 528 meters square. This is the first equation. I need one more relation to eliminate y or x to form a single variable quadratic equation. What is that? This is one relation. So the pink color is highlighting area of rectangle is one relation. The yellow color highlighting is second relations. Definitely there are two variables. There should be two relations to develop single variable relation. So what is the second relation? Length of the plot is one more than twice its breadth. What is that one? One more than twice its breadth. I can say like this, guys. The meaning of this one. Understand, guys, what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
One more than, my length will be equal to one more than twice of the breadth. Substitute, if I'm, this is the second relation from the second condition. If I'm substituting this x value, what I'm getting 1 plus 2y into y is equal to 528 meter square, and I'm getting y square, 2y square plus y minus 528 is equal to 0, is representing a quadratic equation of the situation where my variable y is breadth of the plot. No, I want to mention length is variable of the situation. If I want to mention the length is variable of the situation from the second equation, my width is x minus 1 by 2. Substitute this x minus 1 by 2 here. So I am getting x into x minus 1 by 2 is equal to 528. This will be x square minus x by 2 is equal to 528. If I am cross multiplying, x square minus x is equal to 528 into 2 is 1046. No, 1056. Am I right? So
Sir.
this is also one more form of the situation which represents the quadratic equation where your variable represents the x is length of the plot. So what is important? What is your variable? Defining the variable in the question is very important, because whenever I am saying the quadratic equation means it is having a single variable, but in the given situation I am having two different parameters. One is length and one is width. So you may represent length as the variable and you can define a equation. You may represent breadth as the variable and you can define another equation. A student, if he done a breadth as the variable and if we completed the answer, this is also right answer. If he completed, if he is considering length as the variable and defining the equation, that is also right answer. I can't say particular thing is right and particular thing is wrong. Both are right because you didn't mention express the situation in terms of length means then you have to mention only in terms of length. But he is asking express the situation in quadratic equation. You may take your variable either length or either breadth. To calculate the length and breadth, this equation is, I can use either this equation or either this equation. Any one equation is enough to calculate the length or breadth. Is it clear, guys, what I'm saying? So what are the important things here? Thing you have to mention in the question. Only creating the equation is not important. What in the equation, the variable is representing what? What is the meaning of variable? That is also important. Is it clear? Shall we go for the second question? Guys, is it clear? What is the important thing you have to keep it in mind when I'm discussing word problems? When I'm doing the word problems, only creating the equation is not important. After creating the equation, what is it variable? What variable? What represents variable? What is our subject? That means x means what? If I'm taking y means what? In quadratic equation, you are representing either x or either y or either a. What is a? It is your assumption. They didn't give particular variable you have to consider. I'm moving to the second question. Who is going to discuss the second question? Guys, please. Who is going to discuss the second question? Who will discuss the second question? Sunny, can you try second question? How to do the second question? What is the given data? The product of two consecutive integers is 306. We need to find the integers and create a situation, identify the equation. What is the meaning of consecutive positive integers? Two consecutive positive integers means what?
Sir, next number, sir.
Suppose if I am saying 2, what is the next number?
3.
What is the next number?
4.
4. After 2, the number is 2 plus 1. After 3, the number is 3 plus 1. After 4, the number is 4 plus 1 for positive numbers. Correct? If x is one number, what is its consecutive number according to definition of consecutive? The next number is
X plus 1.
X plus 1.
Product of these two numbers are x into x plus 1 is
X square plus X equal to 306.
x square plus x minus 306 is equal to 0, represents the given situation. Yeah, same as I'm giving 5 minutes time. Can you solve the remaining 2 questions? Everyone, I will explain, but I'm giving some time to solve for you.
Sir, is the answer for third sum is x square plus 32x minus 273 is equal to.
Yeah. Third question you are saying, ma'am. What is the answer for third question?
Sir, x square plus
No.
32x minus
I'm unable to hear you, ma'am. Please,
273 is equal to 0.
can you repeat? I am unable to hear the equation.
Yes, sir. X square plus 32x minus 273 is equal to 0.
And x is? What is x? X you have to define unless until it is incomplete. What is x here?
Present age of Rohan.
Correct. That is important. Without this equation is might be they won't be full marks if you are not defining x properly. Always x is your output. Whatever the requirement, we need to find out the integers. One number is x, another number is x plus 1. Would like to find the Rohan's percentage. So x is Rohan's percentage. From that you have to start the question. Let assume Rohan's percentage is x years. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. That means what? And present age of mother is how much? What is the present age of mother? X plus 26.
Sir, x plus 26.
Product of the ages is x into x plus 26 is equal to how much? The product of their ages 3 years from now. That is, after 3 years, Rohan's age is x plus 3 and mother age is x plus 29 is equal to 360. From here, what is the answer you are getting? X square plus 29x plus 3x plus 29 into 3 is how much? Plus 29 into 3 is how much, guys? $87. Am I right? Is it
Yes, sir.
87?
Yes, sir.
So x square plus 32x 87 minus 360. So 60 gone, 27 means 73. So minus 273 is equal to 0, where x is present age of Rohan. That is important. What is your requirement? That only you have to consider as variable. Then only you feel very comfortable to solve the question. Otherwise, it will lead to some other confusion. So shall we go for the fourth question, guys? Is it clear, guys? Third question, how to do?
Yes, sir.
The fourth question. Yeah. Please complete. Guys, anyone got the answer? Fourth question. Guys, somebody please respond. Anyone got the answer? Fourth question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is the answer?
Sir, speed of the train is x kilometers, sir. Kilometer per hour.
Speed of the train. Let assume speed of the train is
X kilometer per hour.
x kilometer per hour.
Sir,
Next.
total distance is 480 kilometer.
So total distance is
480 kilometer. Times formula is distance by speed, sir. So we get 480 by x.
so if the speed had been 8 kilometer less, if speed is 8 kilometer less,
Sir, x minus 8 kilometer per hour.
then the time is 3 hours more to cover the same distance.
Yes, sir. So we get as 480 by
What is the time if he is traveling with x kilometer? Time is how much?
480 by x, sir.
Speed. Sorry?
480 by x.
480 by x. If he is traveling with x minus 8, his time is,
By x minus 8.
he is taking t plus 3 hours, correct?
Yes, sir.
But the distance is same.
Yes, sir.
So how you can,
Minus 8.
so the distance traveled, so our time, our speed, x minus 8 is equal to 480 by t plus 3. So 480 is equal to x minus 8 into t plus 3. I can use this one. You done the same method or any different method? X minus 8 into t is 480 by x. Yes.
Found the like time for like 8 kilometers less, sir. Like x minus 8, sir. I found the time for that.
X minus 8 will be,
Sir, for the distance of like speed, sir, x minus 8 speed means I found the time as 840 by x minus 8 and I got the equation as 480 by x minus 8 is minus 480 by x is equal to 3.
okay, you are taking 480 by,
X minus 8.
you are taking this is t1 and this is t2. My
Yes.
t2 is equal to 480 by x minus 8. So the difference is 3 hours. Like that you are taking. Am I right? Oh, that is also fine. Even if you're doing this one also, you get the same equation. If I'm taking this is extra time, you have to take t2 minus t1 only now.
Yes, sir.
480
T2
minus
minus T1 is equal to
480 by x. I'm taking this is equal to 3 hours. 480x minus 480x plus 480 into 8 divided by x square minus 8x. 480x is cancelled. And 3, how many times it will go? 3 ones, 3 160s. So x square minus 8x is equal to 160 into 8. How much? 160 into 8 is how much?
1280.
1280. So the final answer is x square
Minus 8x minus 1280 is equal to 0.
This is how I can develop the equation. I can develop the equation. I can represent the given situation into a quadratic equation. Now, Once we formed the quadratic equation,
Sir, can you explain this sum once more, sir?
she is using the just basics of the physics here. A train travels a distance of 480 kilometers. Suppose this is A, this is B. The distance between these 2 points is 480 kilometers. And at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 kilometers per hour less, then would have been taken 3 hours more to cover. So if it is at one speed, it will take some time. If the speed is reduced to 8 kilometers per hour, I mean it is decreased by 8 kilometers per hour, then it will take 3 hours extra time. So we need to find the speed of the train. That means if the train is traveling with a speed x kilometer per hour, it is taking t1 time. Then what is the relation between these three parameters? This is distance, this is velocity, speed, this is time. We know speed is equal to distance by time. So my time 1 when it is traveling with speed x is equal to 480 by x hours. This is first equation. If the speed is gone down, decreased by 8 kilometers per hour, that means the same distance, if my speed is x minus 8 kilometers per hour, it is taking 3 hours extra. So the time taken is t hours. I am taking t2, where t2 is equal t1 plus 3. He is taking 3 hours extra. You can take in both the methods. Now my t2 will be equal to same distance, but it is traveling with a velocity of x minus 8 kilometers per hour. But t2 is 3 hours extra than t1. Then what is the relation? t2 minus t1 is equal to 3 hours. Till here you understood, guy? Man?
Yes, sir.
So from here, what is the t2 value? 480 minus x minus 8 minus 480 by x is equal to 3. If I am solving this one, this is 160 times, 160 times. So this will become 160 by x minus 8 minus 160 by x is equal to 1. If you are solving this one, you will get a quadratic equation. The quadratic equation is representing this situation. If I am taking 160 common, 1 by x minus 8 minus 1 by x is equal to 1. So this will be equal to 160. If I am taking LCM, x into x minus 8, this will be x minus of x minus 8 is x plus 8 is equal to 1. So this x cancel. This is 16 in 160 into 8. 160 into 8 by x square minus 8x is equal to 1. If I am cross multiplying again.
So what is the LCM here, sir?
LCM is x into x minus 8.
Okay, sir.
Your LCM is, because I can't take LCM because it's not numbers. My x into x minus 8 is LCM. That's it.
Yes, sir, I got it, sir.
So from here, I will get x square minus 8x is equal to 160 into 8 is how much?
80, sir.
80. So my quadratic equation in standard form is x square minus 8x minus 480 is 0. Clear?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir, understood.
Yeah. Now, from the previous situations, now we got one idea how to create an equation. Now, how to find out that x value? Now I know how to form a quadratic equation. How to find out the x value? The calculation of this variable is known as solution of a quadratic equation. The calculation of this variable is known as solution of the quadratic equation. In the previous cases, you created an equation for the given situation. It is possible to form an equation for a given situation where the variable is well defined. The variable is well defined. That means the variable is well defined. The variable is defined. So calculation of this variable, calculating the value of this variable is known as solution of or solving the quadratic equation, solution of quadratic equation or solving the quadratic equation. Suppose in the above situations, if I am continuing the question, find the speed of the train, find the number, find that integer, positive integer, or find the length and breadth of the plot. That means he's continuing after framing the equation. They are asking us to calculate that unknown thing. They are asking us to solve that one. So we are having different method. First method is solving the quadratic equation by factorization method. Solving the quadratic equation by first method we are going to discuss is solving the quadratic equation by factorization. What is the meaning of factorization in numbers? Anyone can define what is the meaning of factorization in number? What is the meaning of factorization in numbers?
Finding the factors of the number.
What is that meaning? What is the meaning? What is that meaning? When you can say this number is a factor of 6, x is a factor of 6, how we can
When
say?
it is divisible by that number.
Right. The factors means if it is a perfect, if the number is divisible by that number, then that number is called factor. Factor is always lesser than or equal to given number, correct? A factor of a number is always lesser than I. Same as, what is the meaning of factorization of an equation? Suppose if I am giving an index of 2, because you may get equations of power 1, power 2, power 3, power 4, or power 5. Generally, we won't discuss with fractional powers, power 1 by 2, power 3 by 2, and all. So here, if I am multiplying two expressions, if I am getting the given expression, suppose if I am giving f of x, if f of x is a product of g of x and h of x, where g of x is one equation, h of x is another equation, then g of x and h of x is called factors of given equation. Understood what is the meaning of? That means if I am dividing f of x with g of x, remainder should be 0. If I am dividing f of x with h of x, the remainder should be 0. So then, and also the g of x index and h of x index is always less than the f of x. Suppose if the index is 4, g of x might be 2 or 3 or 1. H of x might be 2 or 3 or 1. But it never greater than 4 or equal to 4 also in case of polynomials. Understood, guys? What is the meaning of factors of the equations? That means if I am giving a quadratic equation, you have to write that equation is product of some other two equations. What are the possible equations? Only linear equations. If I am giving a quadratic equation, I have to multiply linear equation of single variable, linear equation of single variable. then only I can get quadratic equation. So splitting a quadratic equation into multiples of two linear equation of single variables is known as factorization of quadratic equation. Understood? Guys, what is the meaning of factorization of a quadratic equation first of all?
Yes, sir.
And there is a rule. Numbers we can do like this. Numbers in so many ways we can do factorization. But here it is some certain things are restricted here. If it is a quadratic equation, the possible outcomes are one linear equation into another linear equation of single variable. If it is a cubic equation, the possible factors are linear equation into a linear equation of single, all are single variable I'm talking. Sri, guys, 1 minute. Sorry guys. And another possible is one quadratic equation into another linear equation, or some linear equation into some other quadratic equation. That is the possible solutions. And before going to this, we have to understand one small rule. That rule is known as zero product rule. Anyone heard the zero product rule? Anyone? Anyone heard the zero product rule? Guys? Guys, anyone heard the zero product rule? Please, yes or no? If you say yes, I
No,
will.
sir.
What is it? Yes or no? I didn't hear it properly.
No, sir.
Yeah, zero product rule is very simple. If I am saying A is one real number and B is another real number, or two real numbers. If I am saying the product of AB is 0, that means product of A into B is 0. When it is possible? When it is possible? When it is possible?
Is 1 is 0.
Either A can be 0 or B can be 0 or both A and B can be 0. Correct? Then only it is possible. Correct? Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Same as if I am saying x minus 3 into x minus 2 is 0. The meaning of this is the product of these two linear equation of single variables are 0. The product of these two linear equations of single variable are 0. It is possible either x minus 3 should be 0 or x minus 2 should be 0. Then only this statement is true. That is, either x should be 3 or x should be 2. At these x values, this product is 0. Understand what I am saying? This rule is called zero product rule. To explain if the two numbers are 0, that means if I am saying If I'm multiplying these two equations, I will get x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. That means at x is equal to 3, this whole expression is 0. That is the 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 6 is equal to 9 minus 15 plus 6. This is 15 minus 15. Or at x is equal to 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6. This is 4 minus 10 plus 6. This is 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. That meaning is x is equal to 3 and at x is equal to 2, the statement is 0 and it holds good. That means it is true for this statement, and these values are called solutions of this equation. That how I will know? I have to split this equation. First I have to split like this, and I have to apply the zero product rule. The zero product rule says the product of two expressions are 0. It is possible only either the first expression should be 0 or the second expression should be 0. By solving this linear equation of single variables, I will get the possible x values. That means at x is equal to 3, the given quadratic equation is 0, or at x is equal to 2, the given quadratic equation is 0. These are the possible values of x where my expression can be 0. And these possible values of x is known as solutions of the quadratic equation. Our job is, if I am giving this equation, how to split it, how to factorize. This is my job. Understand guys what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So there is a particular process for this. I'm going to give some steps, and tomorrow class we will discuss some numericals. Today just I am going to give the only algorithm of how to solve, how to factorize, because in case of general numbers we know the tables, it will be easy to sort out, but here how to factorize. There are only 3 terms. How to factorize? Suppose if I am giving ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, it is not possible to factorize in all cases, but in textbook whenever they are asking factorize means only possible factorization cases only they will give. But always, 100% always, it is not possible to factorize all the quadratic equations. First point. What is the procedure to factorize a quadratic equation? First one is, these are all called, what is this ABC are called in a quadratic equation? Coefficients of the variable, correct? Am I right, wrong? Coefficients only, no?
Yes, sir.
So, if coefficients are fractions, clear all fractions. The first point is clear all fractions, make it as a normal numbers, and rewrite the given equation in the standard form. In the form of, what is the standard form? In the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Sometimes they will give like this, x into x plus 3 is equal to 4 by 2. So after doing all the calculation, finally you have to make it into this format. And now after getting this format, it is ready to solve. The third one is using some method. This method is important. Generally, split the middle term into 2 terms in such a way the product of 2 terms must be the product of 2 terms must be product of first and last term sum should be equal to middle term. That's the reason you have to keep it in order. This is first one, this is last one, this is middle one. Middle term, last term, first term. So the sum of the two terms should be middle term. So once you split, automatically consider any group the terms. The fourth one is group the terms and take common term available in the group.
Sir, Harita is asking you to explain the zero product rule, sir.
No one explain. No one will explain. Only the thing is to understand why I have to equate both the expression to equal to 0. Suppose if I am saying I got after factorization x minus 3, x minus 2 is equal to 0. So how, why I have to equate x minus 3 is equal to 0 and x minus 2 equal to 0 to get the solution? What is the need? Why I have to equate? Why I have to equate? If I want to find out the x value, why I have to take this is equal to 0 and also this is equal to 0? That reason is from the zero product rule. Zero product rule is to understand why I am equating any expression is equal to 0, why I am equating each and every expression of the each and every factor of the expression is equal to 0. For that only I am explaining zero product rule. So group the terms and take common terms available and equate to 0. So that means this is a factorization. I am solving this factorization with one question.
Sir, I didn't understand the third point, sir.
Our point split, that is a process. That is the main process of this one. I am going to explain this main process. Okay.
Okay, sir.
The third is very important. Suppose if I am giving a question, the question is 8x square minus 26x plus 15 is equal to 0. 8x square minus 26x. What is the first step from the algorithm? Check whether is there any fractions or not. There is no fractions. Second step is rewrite the equation in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Yes, this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And after that, important, the third step, split the middle term. You have to split, these are the 3 terms and I have to rewrite as the 4 terms. You have to split the middle term. Here the first term is 8x square. Middle term is minus 26x. Last term is plus 50. I have to split the middle term in such a way. How many ways you can split the middle term? Guys, anyone can say how many ways you can split the middle term? I can split it into minus x minus 25x, minus 2x minus 24x, minus 3x minus 23x, 27x minus 27x comma x, minus 28x comma 2x. All these summation will be equal to minus 26x, correct? Am I right or wrong, guys? Guys, understood what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All are these different forms. And I can write this is minus 15x minus 11x and minus 10x minus 16x. Like this I can able to split into many ways, but there is a condition. What is a condition to split? What is the summation? All the summation is minus 26x. This summation is also minus 26x. All these summations are minus 26x only, but the products are, what is the product of the first product of this one? What is the product of this one? What is the product of this one? Guys, what is the product of this one? What is the product of these things? The product of 10x and 16x is plus 160x square. This product is how much? 15 into 11. Some other number will come. But what is the condition says? What is the condition says? This combination is 23 into 3, 69x square plus, because minus into minus. But what is the condition says? Guys, anyone read the condition? What is the condition says? The sum should be middle term. These are the different combination where I am getting two digits, two terms. The sum is minus 26. The product should be what? I have to split the number, the product of the two terms in such a way, it will be equal to 8x square into 15, that is 120x square. I have to split this minus 26x in such a way that product should be minus 126x. If this combination is giving minus plus 126x, 20x comma 6x minus 6x, if I am taking 20x minus 6x, the sum is minus 26x, which is equal to middle term. The product is plus 120x, which is equal to first term into last term. Understood, guys? What I am trying to say? How to split the middle term here? Guys, this is very crucial. Is it clear, guys, what I am saying?
Yes, sir.
So now I am rewriting the equation. Now I got the pair. Minus 26 can be written as minus 20x and minus 6x according to this rule. If I am using some other combination, I can't factorize. Why I can't use some other combination? You can't factorize. That's the reason I am using this condition. So 8x square minus 26x plus 15 is equal to 0. According to the rule, this I am splitting as two terms, minus 20x minus 6x plus 15. If this splitting, this combination sum is minus 26x, this combination product is 8x square minus 15. Now it is ready for factorization. So how to do factorization? Group it. There are 4 terms. Now take any 2 terms as one group, remaining 2 terms as another group. This is group 1, this is group 2. Now once I got the forming the group, from the group 1 take what are the things can able to possible as the common. From the group 1, what is the common things? 1x is common, 4 is common. So 4x I am taking common. If I am taking 4x common, 2x minus 5. So what is a possible number can able to take common? Minus 3 I have to take common. Why I am taking minus 3? You have to take a number common in such a way, exactly whatever the expression you are getting in the first group, the same kind of expression you have to get here. So this will be, if I am taking minus 3 here, minus 6x, if minus 3 is taken common, 2x, plus 15, minus 3 taken common, minus 5. If I am multiplying with minus 3, I have to get this expression, this group values. Again from this, 2x minus 5 is common. 2x minus 5 is common. I am taking 2x minus 5 is common. And if I am taking 2x minus 5 is common, 4x minus 3 is remaining. Now this expression I am rewriting as a factors of 2x minus 5 and 4x minus 3, which is equal to 0. According to zero product rule, two expressions are 0 if 2x minus 5 is equal to 0 or 4x minus 3 is equal to 0. From here, x is equal to 5 by 2 or x is equal to 3 by 4. These are the solutions of this given quadratic equation. This is how we are going to solve. This is one particular method of solving the given quadratic equation. This method in some books they are calling as grouping the terms, in some books they are calling as splitting the middle term, but actual technical term to call this method is called solving the quadratic equation by factorization, because you are doing some calculation and you are taking the factors of this equation, because the multiplication of 2x minus 5 into 4x minus 3 is the given question. You multiply these two linear equations, you will get the given question only. That means if I am giving 20, 4 into 5 is my factors, because I am having a very good rapport with the numbers. That's the reason I can split the numbers easily. Same as if I'm giving an equation, you need to know the factorization. This is one method of factorization by splitting the middle term. So once you split the middle term and this product of these two linear equation of single variable is equal to 0, it is very easy to solve the single variable linear equations, because from the zero product rule, either 2x minus 5 is 0 or either 4x minus 3 is 0. From that I can able to solve the x values. Is it clear, guys? With one question, it was not so easy to split the middle term. We will do many questions as possible. Each and every time I will explain how to split in different methods. Taking the combinations, slowly you can avoid the combinations. If you are having good calculation skills, a number, how many ways you can split, then automatically you will get one clarity over this procedure. Is it clear, guys? Anyone having any doubt? How I done? At least having some basic idea, guys. Anyone, please. This is very important. So many places, this is one of the shortest method to split, to calculate the solution of a quadratic equation. I can spend any number of sessions to explain this one, but don't skip if you are not understanding. Don't feel any shy to understand this procedure. We will do many questions there. Again, you will understand one clarity. Again, you will get one clarity like how to split the middle term. What is the meaning of factorization? Yeah, we'll meet in next class about to solve this session, this kind of numericals using this method. Guys,
Yes, sir.
I ended the session.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, anyone having any
Yes, sir.
doubt?
Thank you, sir.
Just go through this method and we'll meet in the next class.
Yes.
Harita, I will explain the zero product rule in next
Thank you,
class.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.